Hi, Dr. Wendy Brown here. We're sitting with Natalie Blankenship. She has just completed her 8-week Advantage program, a lifestyle change around being fit, eating right, and thinking well. She started back in July, and her first wellness quotient was a 109, and now, after the 8-week program, is a 133. That's outstanding results, and I just wanted to take a moment and talk to Natalie and see what she did, why she did it, and why she thinks she got the results she did. So, Natalie, talk about why you first started the program.
I started the program just as one, for an example for myself, and two, as an example for my family. I've got 3 small children, and I felt like in order to teach them the correct way to live and to hopefully get better habits for myself, just lead by example, I started the program.
Okay, so as far as the fitness routine, creating wellness put together based on your initial evaluation and results, a whole fitness routine for you. What did you do?
The program I felt was great because it based my exercise program on my likes and what I felt I could do. At our Y, we have different classes, and I did a 3-day-a-week cardio class and a 2-day-a-week weightlifting class, and it just encouraged me and held me accountable to the commitment that I had decided to make.
Okay, and on the online program, were you logging what you did, or did you just see what your routine was supposed to be and tailor it to the Y?
I did log some days. Some days, if I couldn't get to the Y, it showed me exercises that I could do at home, and had videos that we could do at home. That way I didn't have to miss on days that wasn't accommodating to my schedule.
As far as nutrition goes, now that I know that everyone struggled. We got everyone in the program onto 6 meals a day. Nobody had been doing that. In fact, they thought that was atrocious and that was beyond counterintuitive. And during the coaching programs, I talked about why that was important, as well as that bounced off what your assessment showed, right? So tell me about the challenges for that and then how that changed you.
In the beginning, the online meal program was great for me. It helped me get in the mindset of correct portion sizes and correct choices in my meals, increasing my protein, lean proteins, fruits, vegetables, decreasing the carbohydrates, and trying to get a more balanced meal, each meal and each snack. There were different choices, and it was helpful in that it gave you grocery lists. It spelled out everything, so there was no guesswork, and it made it easier to build those habits and to get in the better routine.
And are you still eating 6 meals a day?
6 meals a day.
All right.
Yes.
And how's your water consumption?
Great. That was the hard part for me, but it was a lot of water. But now my body needs it. I know when my snack time is, I know when my meal time is, and I know when I need a glass of water. So.
The Creating Wellness program also does one step further that no other program does, and that is the psychological dimension. And in my opinion, that is the most important dimension because it's between your ears. Everything starts between your ears. You can have a coach, which I was. You can have a doctor, which I was. You can have a personal trainer. You can have a meal plan. But if you're not thinking right, then you're not going to get the results you need. So, and this is something that Natalie struggled with my entire coaching group struggled with. And talk about that part now. How do you see that part?
This was the most difficult part for me. At first I thought I didn't have time for exercise and I didn't have time for meal planning, and I just was kind of letting myself go by the wayside. And I realized in order to be a better example and a better mother and a better person in general, I had to put myself first. And that meant taking care of myself mentally and physically. The program allowed you to kind of self-evaluate. It gave you tips on how to change mindsets from the negative self-talk that we do to seeing that it's not negative, it's just a step to change, a process that you can go through. So it's much needed for me.
And did you even realize that was a part of it before
No,
this?
not at all, not at all. I thought it was just a willpower thing, that I just wasn't taking the time to exercise, or I couldn't find the time to exercise and I couldn't eat well. But I realized that it was a mindset that everything's possible, and it's just a matter of being willing to commit to it and to make the changes that you need to.
And Natalie definitely did that. Natalie is by far and above. Every single day when she showed up 100%. So she made this program so much fun for me, my very first program here with the Creating Wellness. What Natalie's results were, and you won't see this in other places, she lost a total of 8 pounds. Actually 9 pounds, but 8.35 pounds of that was fat. She only lost less than a pound of muscle, which says being fit eating right, and thinking well. It's a triad. You can't get those results without doing it all the way. And she's not done anything like this before, and I am blown away by her success. And guess what? She's typical. So far I've done 5 assessments out of the 20 that are coming in, and it's all the same. So we are so proud of this first group, and if you need any more information, don't hesitate to give us a